everybody. Welcome back to Star Wars Outlaws, A Pirate's Fortune. We are going to continue to interview the rest of these Raider crew members to kind of see who we can turn against the captain. If we're going to make this plan work with Hondo.
Hey, that's our bait. I don't know you.
You wouldn't. I just joined the crew.
Did you now? Prove to me you know the Rokana code, and earn a little reward for your loyalty.
Okay, I'm ready. Shoot.
Let's start with an easy one. When it comes to divvying up prizes, how much of the loot does the captain get?
I think it was an equal share. Fuck. It's either a quarter or an equal share. God damn it. I can't remember. Fuck. God,
Easy. The captain gets an equal share.
Good, good.
Okay.
And now, what does
I
our
was
code
worried
say
that I was
droid
wrong.
raiders get?
I didn't hear what she said. Fuck. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to y'all. I seriously didn't hear what she said, so I have no clue what the right answer is.
They get a vote like everyone else.
And you call yourself a raider? Come back when you've got your head on straight.
Fuck.
Hold on to that reward for me. I'll be back for it.
I guess we'll try again.
Hey, you still want to ask me about the
Ha.
Okay.
Let's start with an easy one.
Equal share.
Easy. The captain gets an equal share.
Good, good. And now, what does our code say droid raiders get?
They get a share of the loot.
And you call yourself a raider?
Hold on.
Okay, so they get nothing. Got it. I forgot what the...
Hey, you still want to ask me about...
Look,
Ha.
it's been a minute,
Okay,
y'all.
I'm ready. Shoot.
Let's start with an easy one. When it comes to divvying up prizes, how much of the loot does the captain get?
Easy. The captain gets an equal share.
Good, good. And now, what does our code say droid raiders get?
Droids don't get anything.
Not a forgiving place for our droid friends. One last question. If a raider's found lying about who they are, what would be a fitting punishment?
Left on an asteroid with a day's worth of air.
You're a sharp one. Here's the reward.
Thanks a lot.
You earned it. Maybe you could teach some of the others around here.
There we go. Okay. It was that droid
That was
one.
a load of mudyak swill. Isn't there anyone on this rock who knows how to tell a story? You there? New blood.
Me?
I don't see any other fresh trample horns scuttling around this rock. Tell me a story. Make it exciting.
Which one is the best one? Trying to think which story. Well, I'm trying to think what story each one is. Damn. Forget which one's the best one. What is each story? I don't even remember. Thankfully, they give us pretty much countless time to remember this shit. We'll go with the Rancor. That's probably more exciting.
You ever heard of a Rancor?
Let me guess. A big, scary beast?
Yeah. Big enough to pick you up and eat you. But I fought it. Just me. Alone. Dropped some detonite right on its head. That made it mad. It rammed into the wall, and I slipped out right as the whole place came down on it.
She's tough, Ibis. Maybe you should send her after your droids.
What's he talking about?
Wait alone here, New Blood. I heard the Kepi left a host of droids deep in the rock. guarding against anyone fool enough to set foot in their tomb.
Would they even still work?
Who knows? But don't worry yourself. I'm sure they are no match for a rancor killer like you.
Yeah. Something like that. Think we're in with the crew, Nix?
Well, at least kind of. Oh, there it is.
Getting out of there. Seriously?
The choice of the Sama Nebula as their final resting place was not arbitrary. As Linto Yegimu explains, a central tenet in the Kepi faith was to send their deceased to the stars. So, faced with the impending doom, the clergy understood what their next chapter involved. As the Sama Nebula would eventually collapse into a star, so too would the Kepi become one with the light. Graf Risa, The Lost Tomb, 7945. Ah, the Graf family.
Hey, you new?
Just here to, pick up some extra crew for a big raid.
Look no further. Sign me up.
Oh, I don't know. This job really needs experts.
Great, because I have been in more fights than an Akle on Geonosis.
Then how come I haven't heard of you?
Because I keep being left behind here. I should be out there, cracking skulls and snatching credits, not guarding tombs. You have got to take me.
We've only got 2 spots. No room for dead weight.
Okay? Okay, fine. Maybe a few credits would change your mind.
You're a raider. You gotta have something more interesting to offer than credits.
Fine. How about this? Pocketed it during the previous job. Good enough?
Huh. Yep, that'll do. Landing pad, this time tomorrow. Don't be late.
I'm done. I'm leaving. Don't let Stinger hear you talk like that. Nothing Stinger says will keep me here. Is it really that bad?
Ibis likes you. No easy feat.
He loves his stories, huh?
Yeah. That's why he backed Stinger for leader. A story. Orphan kid on a Durasteel freighter stows away with the very pirates who raided her ship. No one else had a tale like that. It spoke to him.
Wow. I never heard that before.
Uh-huh. Barely any of us left from back then. The way it all turned out, I just wonder if he regrets it. Yeah, ignore me, I'm rambling.
I'm kind of loving the pirate singing as we kind of just chill here and learn about the Rokana Raiders. I could honestly listen to them sing all day, but we don't got time for that. We've got a game to play. So, unfortunately, we gotta move on.
You again. Find a place for your prisoner.
Yeah, he's Stinger's problem now.
Stinger's got a lot more problems than that. If things keep going like this, she's going to run the Rokana Raiders into the ground.
You aren't worried about saying all that out in the open?
They're all scared. But I haven't forgot how things used to work. If we think Stinger's being a bad captain, we're supposed to say so.
Hey, that's why I joined.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how to get to the forge. We've been to it.
Next round's on me.
No one better try and cross me.
Is
Good
it-
to see you again.
Hey,
You
didn't
run
join
with the
a crew to
Raiders.
do this kind of
You
thing.
better earn your keep.
Where's your backbone? It's just a little...
Let's see. Ah, turn around. That's all.
dust.
Other way. Yep. And kind of just, instead of making the right, keep straight. It's no good, Aiden. Forget about the stash. I tried to get the key card from Scrapper, but I couldn't get its panels open. And now that they cut the lights, I can't even find the doshing droid anymore. It's all dusty and strange, this place, and the sound. Something's off here, lad. Let's go back to the tavern and forget our losses. Better not to mess with this place. Okay, so there's a droid here we can talk to.
Oh, hello.
I don't know what caused it, but something's gotten into those droids. Yesterday, Scrapper swiped the keycard to the forge. Tried to force it open, but there's no tool small enough. I guess I could have just blasted the junky astromech, but Aiden would have had a fit. I would have had a fit. Carter's forge key card. This is where we picked up our guns and our equipment last time. There you are. Come back here. I'm so sorry. I feel bad, droid. I didn't want to do it, but you kept running. I would have talked to you. We could have been friends. You were a runner, so I had no choice.
Well, that worked.
Alright.
Ugh, really?
I think we're ready to see Hondo.
For sure it's fine.
Come on! Over here!
Just
Hey, happy raiding.
Well, I was gonna, but what's over this way?
friend of mine. Me, the Pikes will do anything to keep their spice lines secret. Anything. Guess I've got to practice my piloting.
Without my half of the scepter, this prize will forever elude your grasp. I say it this time we make a deal.
It's you against us, Hondo. You want to live? Hand it over.
I could, or I could smash it to pieces. Then no one gets the treasure. Up, 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 up. Don't we vote on these things?
You want to vote? Fine. Show of hands. Who wants to give up their treasure to Hondo here?
No. I never said give up. I want to share the treasure with you, with all of you, as you're new, much more talented. Captain.
I think we should hear him out.
You're joking.
Mutiny? You want to turn on Stinger?
Trying to think which one is more likely to work here in this case.
While we were out there raiding, putting our lives on the line, where was she?
Locked in this tomb.
You think your little raids are more important than this?
And you call yourself a captain, cowering in your chambers while your crew chases real glory. I would be out there with all of you, blaster in one hand and credits in the other.
He's an outsider. Can we even trust him?
Haven't you heard the stories? This is Hondo Onaka, the most legendary pirate in the Outer Rim.
Oh, please, 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 you're embarrassing me. But yes, I am extremely famous.
Small-minded hull slugs. You cannot seriously be considering this. The plan worked. The treasure is waiting for us.
I've been looking into that scepter. It's dangerous. You put those pieces together and something bad is gonna happen.
Like what? A Kepi curse?
No. I think the droids they left here are the treasure. That's what the warning in your quarters was about.
Wait, Stinger. Is this what you were trying to hide from us?
What are you doing out of your cell? I've had enough of this. We're voting. Now. Who wants me to be in charge?
Oops.
And who wants to join forces with the great Hondo Onaka? Oh, not all at once. Don't make her feel bad. It seems
Double
you
oops.
are less popular than me. Don't worry. It happens to everyone. You know what? We don't need all these old droids. Let's just sell them and get rich.
I'm the only one getting paid today.
Oh,
Have fun with your
fuck.
new captain.
You bitch.
Do not worry, my friends. Remain calm. I have a very detailed plan.
Right. I'm gonna get that door open. Hold your breath. We gotta get out of here, Nix. Whoa! Careful.
Good thing I saw that. Come on, keep going, Pete. We're not done.
We just
gotta
gotta
get
get back
out
to
of here.
Stinger's quarters. There might be an override for the door or something. Not that way.
What the fuck? I thought I made that jump. That's stupid. We were right there.
We just gotta get back to Stinger's quarters. There might be an override for the door or something. This place is falling apart. That sounded bad. Hang on tight, Nix. You okay, Nix? We're almost there.
You think you can cross me and walk away?
That's the plan.
You ungrateful traitor! You nobody! Do you
Yeah.
It's open. Hondo, get out of there.
An invitation I cannot refuse.
Ah! Ooh.
Don't have long. The nebula gases are seeping in.
We just have to get to the landing pad. No. All the ships are gone.
Not all of them.
You came back.
As you said, we are a team. Now hurry.
You were right. About a lot of things. Most things. I'm sorry.
Understood.
For you, my dear. You know what I see when I look around this ship? Potential. A great crew in its infancy. It just needs the right leader.
Yeah?
So I'll take the job. We will make our fortunes and we'll split it all. 70, 25, 5. With a finder's fee, of course.
You know, I think we're moving more towards equal shares.
You sound like those raiders. Equal shares. I had to cut them loose. They were not happy. I mentioned you as well.
Oh, great. More enemies.
Kay Vess, you could be a great captain. You just need to learn when to listen.
You're right.
To me.
Okay. Thanks, Hondo. Looks like we're at your stop.
Until our next adventure then, my friends.
I love you, Hondo.
Until then.
You scumbag.
Goodbye.
You're the best scumbag, though.
Hey, ND5. I wanted to say thanks. Before all this, I spent a lot of time alone. Not alone. It's just hard to believe anyone is gonna have my back. Like, really have it.
You know what I did before I met you? Before Jalen, before Sliro?
The Clone Wars.
Yes. When you removed the restraining bolt, it was the first time I had a real choice about anything.
Andy, you don't owe me anything for that.
I know. And I considered walking away. I knew my highest chance of survival was to operate alone. But, Kay, surviving isn't enough. I chose to stay. I choose to stay with you. Because simply put, working together feels right.
It does. Hey, thanks. Really, and I'm glad. Because piloting this ship alone, no thanks.
It would be suboptimal.
So, where should we go together next?
Let's start with anywhere we want.
Man, this is so good. And this truly does feel like the end of the game, right? Like, oh. Like, this was the true ending, because...
Apparently a scrapper in Haller's Keep patched up a Rokana Raider ship. They're looking for a test pilot.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I mean, I've got the experience.
Well, if you are heading that way, don't forget that Reese Pasick has a smuggling job available for you.
Great. That's for us to do.
But yeah, after... Like, that feels like the actual end of the game, like, in terms of the story. Because, while yes, the base game has a good enough ending on its own, this part, especially getting the chance to really get into the motives of ND5 staying. Feels like a good epilogue to the first game. And I hope we get a second one. I really do. I know that the game struggled at launch, but it's found a lot of support since then from the fans of the game, and I hope Ubisoft notices that and that we get a second game. I would say, if we do, it should take place after Episode 6. Since this takes place between Episode 5 and 6, I think we should jump ahead, and it should take place after Episode 6. Probably like within the first few months after Episode 6. Kind of get that, see what the criminal underworld is like immediately after Episode 6 with Jabba the Hutt dead. See the Hutt cartel kind of in crisis. See the Pikes maybe rising to power as they do by the time of Book of Boba Fett. See these other smaller syndicates and what they're trying to, like, how they're taking advantage of this crisis, right? And Crimson Dawn not really existing anymore as well because of the War of the Bounty Hunters and all that having, and like Crimson Reign and all that having taken place. What does that mean for the underworld? That would be such a good story, and I think a sequel to this could do that. And we would get more of our favorite characters with Kay Vess and D5 and you know, and Nyx, and maybe that could make a really interesting game. But as for this game, I think that's it. There's a couple trophies here. I'll get those on my own because those are side things. But as far as my journey playing this with you guys, it's at an end. I appreciate you all for sticking in there and coming back with me for this short little DLC fun. I really enjoyed it. It reminded me why I like this game a lot. I love the way that they show off characters and how combat in space works and all that stuff. So
Mayday. Pike vessel requiring assistance.
We'll need to defend that cruiser until their hyperdrive is back online.
Let's do this real quick. Finish our outro. Well, until more pirates show up.
On our left. Turret is active, Kay.
We did it!
Yay! Alright, but for real, everybody, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and if you really like our content, check out Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can watch our content before it goes on YouTube. Also, be sure to check out our Discord, which is also linked down below, so you can become part of our community, and I will see you all next time with the next game. Have a good one. Bye.